Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look at the euro currency. So on the weekend we have prepared the trading plan for the Great British Pound, for the Canadian dollar. Right now let's take a look at the euro. So on the euro currency, well, in general it moves in the same direction as the Great British Pound, and mostly the reason for that is strength of the United States dollar. So you probably know that the yields United States has risen to high levels, and for example the 10-year yield, that is the benchmark for a lot of different bank products such as the even mortgage loans, so it has reached the 3%. So this is psychological level and it's very important. The anticipation of the inflation stands right now above the 2%. And that all this stuff is supports the United States dollar and presses on the other currencies. So as a result, you can see that during the last week market was dropping to the downside, and in general we have talked about it when we have discussed the possibility of the upward breakout, and we pay attention to the high wave pattern, and we said that here, guys, minor retracement is acceptable, but if market will take out of these lows on the intraday charts, this will break the normal market mechanics, and it will lead probably to the further drop right back down to the lower border of this consolidation, of this triangle. Indeed, that has happened, so you can see the price has returned back right to the triangle support, to the confidence support that we have around 2160, 2172. And also market has hit the oversold condition. So in these circumstances, guys, it's not very comfortable to take the short position, because this market right now stands around strong support area, and it's not real. We do not have real foundation, real reasons for taking the long position, because overall context right now stands bearish. Besides, on the price behavior that we see on the Great British Pound, what we have talked about, it's taking into consideration the relation between the euro and the Great British Pound, it probably could become just the beginning. So this drop right back down to these lows, taking into consideration the setup on the cable, really could lead to some further consequences on the euro as well. That's why currently, guys, it's better to focus on some tactical steps that we could get in the nearest future. Take a look, that market hasn't quite reached the confidence support, so mostly it has been stopped by the reaching of the daily reversal. On the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, we have very good thrust down. Also market is going around the weekly pivot support one. Here, guys, the monthly pivot and the weekly pivot coincide in the same area. Right now stands right at the 618 resistance, 2317, its previous lows as well. So here's the picture, guys, that we have talked about on the last week. So recall our discussion. So market has reached the COP target. We said this probably should be some V-shaped retracement. Indeed, it has happened. The market indeed has made an attempt to continue move higher, but has failed to do this and turned to the second leg of retracement. We said, well, maybe it will be kind of a guidance triple to buy, but we need to see the market will hold above this low, because this was major retracement. Market right now stands already to an extension mode. This is a CD leg of the AB pattern, and we do not want to see here deep retracements. But as soon as market has failed to stop here, starts dropping, it was clear that something is wrong with this upside potential. And indeed, as we said, if market will break the market mechanics of this situation, it probably could drop right back down to the bottom of the triangle, because, guys, actually market was standing right at the point where it should breakout should follow. If breakout will not follow, it means that market should continue consolidation inside of the pattern, which also means that logical destination is the bottom. So speaking on tactical steps, here, guys, when we have the thrusts Every time we're looking for either double repo buy here, some deep retracement, or maybe it will be kind of the bread and butter sell could be formed. At the same time, here we could take a look at the kind of the steep. Of course, it would be better seen on hourly chart, but here is also you could just take a look at this kind of the. But indeed, maybe indeed better to take a look at the hourly chart. So here, guys, we could keep an eye on this steep pattern, not for a trading, but maybe just to suggest that market indeed could move slightly lower and hit finally the support area on the daily chart. So as a result, here maybe will be formed kind of the butterfly or something that could put foundation for a retracement. So just keep an eye on what will happen here. If you will get the bread and butter, this market will show the deep retracement back up to the 24.66. This would be a good chance for take the scalp short position with the downside retracement. If this will not happen, then keep an eye on possible double repo buy. Maybe it will take the shape of the butterfly because market hasn't quite completed this downside steep ABCD pattern, and major support on the daily chart has not been met. So as a result, market could form, for example, kind of the butterfly here with the forming finally the reaching of the support area and forming the bullish reversal pattern. This could be double repo buy on the 4-hour time frame chart. So as you can see, only the tactical steps right now is acceptable, because it's not really a good point either for taking the long position. I mean, some tactical, some long-term long positions, they're hoping that market will continue to move higher and break this pattern. And taking shorts also, it's not quite comfortable because market had strong support. So currently, it's better way to focus on some tactical steps.